I'm Joe Cauley with Cauley Autosport. We are a distributor here in the US for Dallara. What we're going to be showing you today is the Dallara EXP right here. This is our demonstrator that we have to show people. So this car is configured first and foremost in the launch livery that you'll see in a lot of the initial media promotions. So this is the exact scheme. Even back here you'll see some of this is actually the airflow when they put it through the wind tunnel testing. So cool look, cool livery. But let's really focus on what the EXP is. Dallara is building a street car called the Stradale, which unfortunately is not homologated here in the US. So they ended up creating a more extreme, kind of hardcore track version called the EXP and really put all their expertise to the test here. And if you don't know, Dallara is actually one of the premier motorsports chassis builders in the world, doing all the IndyCar series, some of the World Endurance Championship cars for various manufacturers. So they definitely know what they're doing, and they applied everything to this vehicle through their aerodynamics, through all their suspension, chassis setup. Everything has a purpose, and it's all about lightweight, efficiencies. In terms of lightweight and rigidity, it's a carbon fiber monocoque chassis with all carbon fiber bodywork. So the vehicle only weighs 1,950 pounds, very lightweight. And then when you pair that up with the engine, it's a 4-cylinder turbo that's got on the steering wheel, a race mode or a qualifying mode. So you can really dial it in. If you do qualifying mode, you get all 500 horsepower, which 500 horsepower for a 1,950 pound car is a great power to weight ratio. And then you talk about the aerodynamics, and you can kind of see it as you look around. It's actually generating 2,700 pounds of downforce. So it makes more downforce than the car actually weighs, which is quite incredible. But again, going back to the lightweight components, you kind of look around, you see smaller wheel and tire packages, which at a quick glance you might think, oh, I need a bigger tire, but you don't, again, because everything you go bigger gets heavier, maybe you need bigger brakes. We just need to stay focused on the lightweight and agility aspect of it. It actually has 17-inch OZ wheels in the front, which are branded with Dallara, so it's made in Italy right there. Behind that, a nice set of Brembo brakes, so really good stopping power, paired up with a Pirelli tire wrapped around it, and Pirelli developed a specific tire just for the Dallara here. So a really good package. And again, when the car is so lightweight with the Brembo brakes, the Pirelli slicks, you can go really deep into the corners, late braking. The handling of the car is absolutely superb. Going back to some of the aerodynamics, obviously you see the big rear wing, but what you don't see is underneath a completely sealed flat bottom to the car. And you also can see up front the different winglets up here, even the extractors and the front wheel wells, a very large air cavity through the side here, the rear diffuser in the back. I mean, everything is working together to keep the car very well balanced, front and rear, and just puts together a really good package. The faster you go around the corners, the more it grips, and it's just incredible. Coming to the interior, the cockpit of the vehicle. So we're actually showing it here with the racing seat. The passenger side has the optional leather comfort seat. You could do both of them one way or both the other way. You can configure it either way that you'd like. It's got a quick release steering wheel, much like GT3 cars. Down your center console, you've got adjustable brake bias front to rear, adjustable ABS, the traction control. You can really dial the car in exactly the way you want it. This is all stuff you would see on, again, pro-level GT3 cars that this is really modeled after. It meets all the FIA homologation that you would need, although it's not necessarily built for endurance racing. We actually wanted to test the car's capabilities, and this past January we took the car down to Sebring to the PBOC Winterfest, and we did a 6-hour endurance race with the car. Car held up perfectly, it performed amazing, it really checked all the boxes, and it was really a great adventure. And then the next day we did a 90-minute enduro after that. So 7.5 hours the car really was put through the paces, and it performed flawlessly. Even though it's not necessarily intended for competition racing, it can be, but at the same time it's just the ultimate track toy for places like where we are today at M1 Concourse. So now that you've heard all about the Dallara EXP, we're going to hop in the car right now, take you around M1 Concourse here. It's a 1.5 mile track, and really talk you through all that the car can do. Alright, so here we are in the cockpit of the EXP, taking you around for a lap at M1 Concourse. So we're just going through turn 1 and 2 here, getting on the accelerator, headed out to turn 3. We get to do a nice deep brake zone there, turning left. This is where you really feel some good lateral grip. As you're picking up speed, you're carrying more downforce. and really feeling the aero efficiency of the car. This is a short straightaway here. We can go nice deep into the brake zone. It's a very slow corner, unfortunately, so you bring down a lot of speed. You just want to get yourself set up for the straightaway, get all the way up to 5th gear, and then we're going to do another really nice deep brake zone here at the end. The EXP is capable of 2.7 lateral G-forces. So going right here through this corner, you get to carry a lot of speed. You're accelerating up the hill, getting back up to 5th gear here in a second. Braking hard for turn 9 left-hander down to 3rd gear. And again, this corner coming up, the 2.7 Gs, you can really carry it all through here. So a lot of fun. But the EXP doesn't have any driver aids per se that will overcome your abilities. So it has adjustable traction control, adjustable ABS, all good things to help you get the most out of the car. But it's not overpowering to the point that it's prohibiting you from learning. This is a really good car for driver development. You can really push to the limits and not have any surprises. Like, it's a very predictable chassis. When it's a little bit oversteer, just do a little correction, you're good to go. I mean, there's no surprises. It makes it really a pleasant drive. Again, here at the end of the straightaway, really deep brake zone, almost hitting 2 Gs there just on the braking. And then this is that good acceleration, good aero cornering there, feeling all the downforce, that 2,700 pounds of downforce. So hopefully you enjoyed a lap around M1.